a chat to the freebie tables. And the day's date is like May 9th, something like that. This won't be uploaded for a while. But first, please help my humble channel to grow. Like, subscribe, share, comment, any combination thereof. Why? Because you're beautiful on the inside and on the outside. That's why. So I just got back from a run. Interesting. Enriched rice, an empty Jiffy bottle. I don't know what this is, y'all. Camera, maybe? And some black eyed peas. I think I'm going to pass on all that. So I just got back from my third run. This is week number 6. All praises to God. Y'all, I'm dropping things. All praise to God. So the Lord willing, He will strengthen me and empower me to start week number 7. So it was these are 21-minute runs. Look at how sweaty I am from working out so hard, y'all. And the Lord willing, He carried me through to week number 7. Those will be 22-minute runs. So I'm going to trust the Lord that He's going to empower me to. The targeting was what you would expect. The most interesting thing that happened was that because I happened to go at around, it's a little after 5, and everybody's going home from work, the vehicular gang stalking was off the chain. We got some more goodies. Let's see what we got. They got a lot of this enriched rice, which I don't really even like the word of enriched. Like, can't we just have rice? Arroz con calidad. So that's like quality rice. I'm trying to think, should I even take these? I don't want the enriched rice. Let me pause this, y'all. So yeah, that was it, just some rice. I took 3 bags of rice. And there's between the 2 tables, there's 3 other bags of enriched rice. I don't really like even the idea of that. So something I want to share with you that I've noticed is that in Cheyenne, first and foremost, the Lord is reducing the targeting. They're trying their darndest to make it look like it's getting worse and all that stuff, but God's actually reducing the targeting. And I noticed that if I go out like after 5, the vehicular gang stalking is much worse than it is like if I go out on a Sunday morning or if it's windy and things like that. So clearly they don't have the resources to really hit me as hard as they want to make it look like they're doing. Now that's all to God's glory. You might say, well, why don't you just go out when you know the vehicular stalking is not going to be worse? Well, one thing, my sleep cycle is unpredictable. Really, the Lord don't want me to. Okay? So we don't want to rely on human knowledge and think that we can fight this program on our own. We can. It's one person versus a million people with AI and algorithms and apps that they got on their phone and all this stuff. God can fight it. So if I happen to need to go jogging and it's a bad time and the vehicular gang stalking is going to be terrible, the Lord will carry me through it. Praise His holy name. If I go out at a time that happens not to be, okay, so the gang stalking's much less. Praise His holy name. It's a win-win for me. So this is, the Lord may have happened to show me this, but it's not so that I can be sitting there thinking that I can outsmart this program, because I cannot. So, the most interesting thing that happened. So they started doing the thing at the light to where, even though I'm only hitting the crosswalk once, they set it up to perfectly to where I still wind up having to wait for most of the traffic to cycle all the way through. And so I'm standing in place and they're hitting my feet. My feet are a tiny bit lit up now, but nothing like they used to be 3 years ago. And the Lord will take this away. If it gets annoying, I just ask Him to deliver me from this evil, and He does it. But since I was like, okay, they set this up just right, I just raised my hands to the Lord. I was praying. I pray as I jog because the Lord told me to pray as I jog. So I raised my hands to Him. I'm jogging in place and I'm raising my hands and I'm continuing to pray. Apparently they didn't like that, because when I came back and hit the stoplight, it went like that. So they don't want you openly praising God. They don't like that. This program doesn't like that. Demons don't like that. So that's what I'm going to do. Because the Lord wants to make it a win-win for me. So if they time the light such that I pretty much am going to have to wait for quite a bit, even though you're only hitting the crosswalk once, I'm going to raise my hands to the Lord as I continue to pray. They don't like that. Or they cannot manipulate the stoplight and just let me cross. Either way, it's going to be a win-win for me. Praise his holy name. God bless.